I haven't gotten to the point that I have forgiven him. Sooner or later I would have to get there, but I'm not there yet.
To me, this whole thing is still fresh, and I think it'll still be fresh for the next 15 to 20 years. Um, and that's just a part of our healing process. Everybody heals different, everybody grieves different. So I think until we finally come to that conclusion that, okay, my heart is healed, um, our work here is done, then that wound will still be open. So, and I, in the foreseeing future, I just don't see my heart healing because we have something that was taken away from us that can't be replaced.
A month after his death, we started the foundation, but and that was because it was so much support. It was so many people trying to reach out to us, and we wanted to have a venue for them to try to talk to us and reach us and things like that. And that's the reason why we created it. But it got stronger and it got more productive as we traveled our journey. One of the things that the foundation does is we reach out to other families that are victims of senseless gun violence. That's a big issue for us because we feel like it doesn't matter the color of your skin. When you lose a child, it's a different type of hurt. And so we want to make sure we reach out to those families. A lot of people think we're against gun owners, and it's not. We're not against gun owners. We're against irresponsible gun owners, and we're against shooting young people. We're against just innocent people being shot and killed, and people not held accountable for it. So I just try to tell people to put yourself in Trayvon's shoes at 17, who is not paying attention to what's going around. What 17-year-old is? You know, he's on the telephone, he's walking back from the store. So now we got a lot of our young people, even our young ladies, that are afraid to walk home from the store. And these are not people from foreign countries. These are United States citizens. Now our young people are starting to challenge police officers at the scene. And we don't want them to do that. We don't want to encourage that type of behavior. To try to handle a situation at the scene. We want them to get home safely, and then tell your parent about it, tell your attorney about it, and handle it in that matter, but not at the scene.
Through the years, I think a lot of people have fallen asleep. I think that there's a period, where they made their point, and then a lot of people took too many things for granted. What is your feeling about, has things changed from Selma, this 50th anniversary, to Ferguson, let's say, to it and that?
I think things have changed. I think they have. I think the concept is still there. The racial injustice is still there. The discrimination is still there. Profiling is still there. Those things are still there. A lot of times people want to say, well, what is the complaint now? Why are so many African Americans complaining? Well, the complaint is real. The complaint has been going on for years and years and years, and it goes back to slavery. It goes back that far. And this is not something that just started to happen. We connected with the Emmett Till family. Of course, they compare Trayvon's case with the Emmett Till family and how unfair everything was then. That was 50 years ago. I think what's happening now is people are opening their eyes to realize that this is still occurring, because I think as African Americans, we know firsthand that it never went away. And so we have to live our lives pretty much as survivors. We have to survive the life that we were given. And so, other people don't have to worry about that survival skill. And they don't have to worry about teaching their children that skill. So the concept is still there. But I think now we're trying to do more about it, and we're doing more about it in a different manner.